Hi guys, long time no see. So I'm back today and I'm in the kitchen. I've been having a couple of issues with my internet and I've been trying to upload the videos, but my internet connection keeps on dropping off, so then it cancels the upload. I did a video that was only 5 minutes long and the estimated time was 23 hours, so I left it on and that's still uploading. So I'm hoping that it's been sorted today. It's Friday today, so I'm hoping it's been sorted today and then I can get some videos up and running again. I've also been away camping with my little boy and we had a great time, went to visit some family. So that was really cool, that was really busy, and next time hopefully I'll get a little bit longer up there and get to see a few more people, but it was really nice to get away. So today the weather isn't great, it's going to look cooler and it's meant to be hotter over the weekend, so I thought I'd have a bit of a cook-a-thon in the kitchen and do a few bits. I've been looking after my nephew this morning and I've just taken him to school now, so I'm going to crack on with this. I've had an Asda order. When did I have I had my Asda order yesterday, and while I was making the order I wanted to have a few salady bits in the house. So I've got loads of lettuce growing at the allotment at the moment. It's really warm, it's the perfect time to have salads. And as I was doing my order, I was looking through and I added like the pots of couscous, coleslaw, potato salad, you know, things like that to go with it. And it was me being lazy as well, and I was hungry doing the order. When I got to the checkout, I'd spent like £49 and I just thought, oh, I can't spend that much money, stop being lazy. And I knew I had the afternoon free today, so I thought, right, I can do my own coleslaw and couscous and potato salad and a few other bits. And that brought the price right down. I got rid of some stuff as well, convenience food. I just think I was feeling tired, you know, after being camping and then straight back into it again. And now today I feel a bit better that I've caught up with some sleep, so that's great. So yeah, I'm gonna do a few bits with you and show you what I do and show you how I make those dishes. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna cook is some couscous with roasted red pepper. Last night for dinner I cooked half a chicken, piri chicken, and some potatoes, new potatoes, and I did extra potatoes for today. But while the chicken was cooking, I roasted one red pepper. So in this pot I've got the roasted red pepper. I've also fried an onion as well. So this couscous for a little tiny pot was £2 in Asda, and I know they're really handy, but just thought I can make it for so much cheaper, so that's what I'm going to do. I think it was a Mediterranean couscous and they had chickpeas and stuff like that in it, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to have red pepper, onion and apricot. Absolutely love apricot, and I use it in a lot of dishes. So I'm going to do half a cup of couscous. I have these little measuring spoons and it says on the bottom half a cup, so no, this one's the half a cup. So half a cup of couscous. Throwing it everywhere. Okay, and then I do 1 cup of water, so I just basically double the wet ingredient to the dry. Right, so half a cup couscous, 1 cup of water, and in here I've got 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, 1/4 teaspoon of ground cumin, and 1/4 teaspoon of coriander, and I'm going to add that now so it'll absorb into the couscous, and you can add anything that you like. So I'm going to cover this up now and just put it to one side and let it do its thing. So I put a lid on the couscous and I'll just leave that now, and I'm going to chuck, I've got 10 apricots, dried apricots in here, all chopped up, and mix it. So you can eat this on its own, or you can eat it as a side with a salad, which I do both. Now my little boy doesn't like cold food, and obviously I'll be having this cold, but you can heat it up, so if you want some, I just blast it in the microwave and reheat it, and that's great for him. The next thing I've made is coleslaw mix. So in here I've got white cabbage, carrots and onions. I couldn't be bothered to grate the carrots, so I just sliced them thinly with the veg peeler. And to that I'm going to add some salt and pepper and some mayonnaise. Now if you want to make this really healthy, I have got some here. And I've got a honey and mustard dressing, light one, and you can mix this in with it, and that's really nice. But I'm gonna mix some mayo in. Now then, I usually buy Asda's own mayonnaise because it's so much cheaper, but they didn't have any. I wanted the light mayo just to be a little bit better and have it so I don't feel as guilty eating it. Anyway, so I got the light mayonnaise. This is Hellmann's and it was £1, a little bit more expensive than Asda's own. And you just add as much or as little as you want. I like quite a lot of mayo. Put some salt in. My little boy doesn't like coleslaw, so I can add the salt. Sweeten out and start mixing it. Now I always find with light mayonnaise, it always stays quite thick, whereas full fat mayonnaise goes a little bit runny. So what I'm hoping will happen, the salt will bring a bit of the water out of the vegetables and it will thin it down a little bit. And just add as much as you want. Now I bought a bag of red onions. They were 70p for 10. The cabbage was 71p and I only used 1/4 of it, and the carrots are like 40p a kilo at the moment, and I just used 2 little ones. So you know, when you pay like £1 for a tub of coleslaw, this is so much cheaper, and I just think it tastes a lot better as well. Now then, this is made a lot more than I need, but I always do that because my sister-in-law absolutely loves homemade coleslaw. So whenever I make it, I make like a double portion and I send one over to her house for her. So that's why I've got so much here. But I'll just leave this in the fridge now. I'll cling it, put it in the fridge, and that'd be perfect by tonight. I think the longer that you leave coleslaw, the better it tastes, because the vegetables seem to go a bit softer, and I don't know, just the taste gets better, I think. So, beautiful. Coleslaw's in the fridge. Next thing I'm going to do is the potato salad. So I had I did the extra potatoes with dinner last night and I had a few left over, and I love potato salad and it's so easy to make. So I've got half a red onion left over from the coleslaw because I only used 1.5. So I'm just going to chop this up really fine now into little squares, hopefully. The house over the road from me is having an extension and I've got the windows open because it's a lovely day. So if you can hear singing and stuff, it's the builders. Happiest builders I've ever heard working, especially in this weather. So I've chopped the onion, added it to the potato. I'm going to give that a quick stir now. You don't want your potatoes too mushy for this. These aren't the healthiest size, are they? But they're lovely and they're so worth it. I add mayonnaise, and you can use as much or as little as you like. And you can add anything to these really. This is just what I prefer to add. I know a lot of people that like peas in their potato salad. Lovely, and there we are, potato salad done. Again, and they're charging like £1 for this in the shop, ridiculous. And it's so quick to make and it's so tasty. So I'll cover this and put it in the fridge as well. So this is my hummus, and I did buy this from Asda, as you can tell. I wanted a roasted, I wanted caramelised onion hummus, but they didn't have any, so they just sent this plain one. So I'm going to add something to it because I'm not too keen on the plain one. It's nice, but I like the flavoured ones better. But for the amount of hummus I eat, it's not very often. I just fancy every now and then. It's not worth me getting the tahini and everything like that because I just don't eat enough of it. So I always buy a little tub of this. And I love having these things in the fridge so I can just grab them, and dinner literally takes seconds. I can put a nice salad together. I bought some beetroot and some celery and cucumber and tomatoes. I bought pickled onions, I bought some pickled red cabbage, and now I'm going to make some rice. Okay, so I have 3 different rices that I'm going to cook. One is basmati, just plain white rice. I've got this one, which is a red and wild rice mix, and this is black whole grain rice. I don't use a lot of these, so even though it might seem expensive buying them, they last ages because I just put a little bit in it at a time. Now then, the this red and wild rice mix takes about 30 to 35 minutes to boil. So I boil these for about 20 minutes and then I add my whole grain black rice, and I do the white basmati rice in a different pan so the colours don't bleed. With the white rice, I always start it off in cold water, not hot water, whereas the red and the wild and the whole grain, I start with hot water. I just think the white rice holds better if you start it from cold water. So I'm going to boil these all up, and I'll be back when they're done. Almost forgot. I like adding cardamom pods to my white rice because I just think it gives it the most beautiful flavour. So I've had these for absolute ages, and I think it costs like £1. I got them from Morrison's. So I just get my knife and I pierce the shell. It's quite tough, so be careful. But then it just releases all the flavour into the rice then while it's cooking. just love the smell of them, gorgeous. Love these in rice pudding as well. So I've got 4 cardamom pods and I'm going to chuck them in with the white rice. So the couscous is ready now, and the turmeric's made it go a lovely, lovely yellow colour, and then you just fluff it up with your fork, and it smells absolutely amazing. I think I need a bigger bowl. This is made a bit more than I thought it would. So I'm going to mix it in this bowl, and then I'll portion it back into tubs afterwards. And again, I've made double so I can take some for my sister-in-law, because we just absolutely love this kind of food. And all that is 1 cup. It makes loads and loads. So all I need to do now is add the red pepper, onion and apricot. Just mix it in. Oh, and this makes the most beautiful of colours. And like I said, you can add anything you want to this. So chickpeas, I add chickpeas to couscous, or sweet corn, or anything like that. It's just really, really nice. And there we have it. Look at that, beautiful colours, absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to portion this up now. I'm going to leave it out a minute because it's still a little bit warm. So when it cools down, I'll portion it up. Well, I'll portion it up now, I'll leave it out, and when it cools down, I'll stick it in the fridge. But that has definitely not cost me £2. Actually, if I bought this kind of quantity, I think from the shop, it'd be more like £4. There's definitely at least 2 tubs worth in there. So this is my lettuce that I've picked from the allotment, and I'm getting this now maybe every 3 days. And all I do, as soon as I pick it, bring it home, wash it, I soak it in a bit of salted water to get all the bugs off it, and then I keep it in a jug or a pot with cold water, and this stops the leaves from going all floppy, stays nice and crunchy. So that's all ready, it's washed, everything. So this is another reason I like doing it like this, because it's so quick and simple to make when I'm in a rush. I can just put a quick salad together and it's great. Okay, so it's been about 18 minutes or so now, and I've just added the black whole grain rice to the red rice. The white basmati rice, it came to the boil, and as soon as it comes to a boil, I switch it off and I cover it with a lid or a plate, and then just leave it for about 12 minutes or as long as you want, and that just gives me rice perfect every time, or perfect rice every time. And then hopefully by then the red and the black rice will be ready. Now they don't go as soft and as fluffy as white rice, they still have a bit of bite to them, and a bit of a crunch. So don't think that you've undercooked it, it's just the way it is. So when that's all ready, I'll be back. Okay, the rice is all done now. Don't forget to take the cardamom pods out because you don't want to eat them, they taste horrible. But what I do is I take the little black seeds from out of its shell. So if I come a bit closer and show you. See that? So that's the cardamom pod there. And if you open it up, it's like little, these ones are brown seeds inside. See that? Little brown seeds. And they can be brown or black. And I take them out and I do put them back in the rice. Not too many, maybe just out of 1, because they're quite strong. Oh, they smell amazing. Smell absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna drain both of these rices now. I boiled the kettle and I've got hot water, and I'm just gonna rinse them to get all the starch off them, so it doesn't make them go too mushy. Okay, because I'm not eating this rice straight away hot, and you want to cool it down as quickly as possible, because rice is really, it's quite dangerous. You can get food poisoning from it quite quickly. So what I do is I just rinse this now in cold water and get it as cold as quickly as possible. If I reheat it, I just make sure I reheat it and it's piping hot before I serve it, so I know it's safe enough. But yeah, cool your rice down, same goes with pasta, cool it down as quickly as possible. So I'm just going to rinse this now in cold water and get it nice and cold. Okay, so I've got my 2 pots of rice, all done. Look really pretty, you know it. By using the different rices, it should keep you full for longer, but I just think it tastes really nice and it looks really pretty, so I want to eat it more. So yeah, they're nice and cool now. They'll just go straight in the fridge like that. I'll put a lid on them both, and so it's taken not even an hour of my time, and I've got some lovely sides to go with my salad. It hasn't cost me the earth. I know I've had to buy some stuff in. A lot of the stuff I already had in, and I was using in different recipes anyway. But you know, you can make this more than once with the ingredients you have, and if you run out of something, just substitute it with something else. Really, really simple. So yeah, I've got lots of yummy food now, and it hasn't cost me the earth, and I'm so chuffed. It'll save me so much time over the weekend. Okay, and so here we go. This is what I've made. I've got 2 rice, 2 coleslaw, 2 couscous, and in here I've got the potato salad under there. But I'll just put lids on these now. Is that? Yeah, that's gone cold enough now. So I'll put lids on these and stick them in the fridge, and then I can just grab them as I need. These will last me good. Well, they'll last a good 3 days in the fridge. I don't know if they'll last me that long, because I usually end up scoffing a lot. And then I'll just make some more. And it's literally taken me less than an hour to make, and it's cost me pennies compared to what it would cost in the supermarket. I cannot wait to use my own produce. I should be using my own produce by now, but because of the weather and because this allotment isn't done, but I'm not going to stress over it. I'm not going to moan. I'm just going to carry on, and if I have to buy from the supermarket, then I will do it the cheapest way possible. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.